Hello and welcome to this video. This video would be the next video in our video game selling series where all we do is just sell video games, that's it. We're not buying video games, we just sell them. So the last video, we were planning to make a 10-minute video, or maybe it would work out to be a longer video. Except that a customer came in to buy some video games. So that actually took a while. Something we did is we paused the video, and then by the time that we were done doing everything, the phone only had 2%. And I think we had to turn it off anyways because we had to do it, right? So there was no way to continue the video. We could put it in the video editor, but I'm not sure if we feel like doing that, right? We could put it in the video editor that splice the two videos together and then just say it's one video. But instead of doing that, we'll just do this video here. So, I think we already went through all these things. Is it so dark just because of the screen or something? We're not 100% sure. Screen seems real dark. Anyways, so somebody actually came here and they bought some things. I wonder if we should have actually started recording, right? We could have kept recording. Like, hello, you were here to buy some video games? Or I could have been like, what are you doing here? And he would be like, I'm here to buy video games. And then we could have recorded him looking through the video games or something. But I guess something, we're going to go into the back room because that was the second part of the last video. The second part of the last video, we were supposed to go in there and I was supposed to show you some things. Except that we couldn't do that. So for now, we'll just go over the money recap. So that person came in, he was looking for the consoles, he already bought PlayStation 2s, we talked about those, he bought the Wii systems, we got $200. And then, besides him, we had those games that we saved for people, so I don't think that we said about this, right? So before those guys came here, or that guy came here and he bought everything, we had some reserved games for people. One of them gave us $50, and the other person gave us 40. So there's an extra $90 we got there. And the person that just came in, he spent 170. He spent 170. So we actually did pretty good today, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 60. $460 today. $460 today. That's all right. It could have been more, except that we didn't want to sell our systems at the moment. So $460 in sales. Is that true? That was in the morning. Oh no, we did 2,460. So I guess this 460 is at the top of the 2,000 we did in the morning. Okay, so we'll stop talking about that. That was the money recap today. We made bank 2.5K. So, something we had, I guess, this thing. It's so dusty, some of this stuff. Because we found a box in there full of video games. And even though it's been sitting down there the entire time, for some reason there's so much dust on all the games in there. Same with this thing, right? So we'd have to dust everything off. I think he was looking at this game. The person who just came here was looking at this game, and he's seen it, and then he blew, and then literally the entire room filled with dust just by blowing all the dust off this one game. Just blew, and then you couldn't even see each other anymore. There was so much dust on this game. But he was actually looking to get this game, but then he was offering a super low price on it. They're like, it's nowhere near that price. You're offering way too low on it. They're like, oh, it's actually factory sealed. So he said it was like 30 loose or something. So maybe if it's like $30, maybe 60 or something. It's 280 factory sealed. I'm not 100% sure if that's the price. We never looked up anything about that ourselves. But something he was interested in was this. Something he was interested in was this factory sealed item here. Something he was interested. I don't think he was interested. He just told me to send it to get graded or something. He was telling me to send all my factory sealed games to go get graded. they'd be worth a lot more. But he had some things saved out that he was thinking about coming back for. What else did he have? Maybe this? The Dreamcast and the Sega Saturn. I guess we'll say that, right? So he was interested in buying the Sega Saturn. He was interested in buying the Dreamcast systems once I found the hookups. So one of the main reasons I couldn't sell him the Sega Saturn is because I don't have the AV cable or the power cable. I have to find where they are. They should be somewhere. We should have the cables for them. And if we don't have the cables for them, I don't really want to sell the systems yet without the cables. So, yeah, I think he was interested in those too. I don't think he was interested in taking them at the moment. Maybe he'll come back when he's looking for these. Oh, I guess he put these games aside. Let's look at these here then. So these are the games he was interested to come back for, maybe. Spider-Man, Web of Shadows. Then we got Super Smash Bros. Brawl. He was actually looking through the loose discs and finding us some complete copies. So what he did, he was looking through this box here. We can't really see anything, but this box contains loose discs for games. I think he looked through every single game to see what all the games are. There are some good games, right? The Dragon 2, he asked if I had the case for that one. So I told him, because we reserved these games for somebody else. I think this game's actually really expensive too. Dance Revolution X2O for the PS2, unless it crashed to nothing. Oh, Fighters, Tournament Fighters Ultimate Edition. Yeah, there is some really good things, right? Harvest Moon, right? Is that a PlayStation 1 game? Oh, PlayStation 2 game. Okay. We can't even find that one game that we've seen. Oh, here we go. Dragon Guard 2. So, regardless, if someone does pick up all these loose PS2 games, I guess these loose games for all the systems, they would be getting a good deal, right? They have Mario Party 6, I think it was probably not working. I don't think you'd be able to fix it or anything. But there was a decent amount of good games worth something in here, actually. So, it's not really sports and everything. Not sure why we're looking through that. I guess we were looking through that for some reason. And then he also had Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy. Oh, that's right. We were talking about the loose discs. He was interested in the Steelbook for Sniper for the 360. And I think he had a Sniper 2 for the Xbox 360. Okay. So he was interested in these two Steelbooks here. So these aren't just the run-of-the-mill cheap plastic cases or anything. These are cases made out of steel, right? So highly durable stuff, highly durable cases compared to these flimsy little plastic cases that might break in your hands or something. Crazy. And then Street Fighter 3, yeah, the Dreamcast game, right? Third Strike, Street Fighter 3, Fatal Fury. What does it say? Mark of the Wolves? Fatal Fury, Mark of the Wolves for Sega Dreamcast. And Capcom vs. SNK for the Sega Dreamcast. He was interested in that game. And Street Fighter 3 Double Impact for the Sega Dreamcast. So it's like he was just interested in a bunch of Sega Dreamcast systems by the looks of it. Or Sega Dreamcast games. So those were what he was looking for. Oh, don't drop them or something. So let's just put these back up here so they don't get lost. I guess those will go in that. We are messing up his pile. So we don't want to put those on top. So I think it's just these steel books. I think they get scratched up easily or something. Oh, and then it was this game up here too. So he might be coming to get those in the near future. But what we're saying is up here, we have these loose cases, right? We got game cases without a video game in it. So we got game cases, no video game. And then he was looking through here, and then he was looking up here too, and we were able to put some games together. We don't know where they are. Oh, we got Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. We only had the case, and we only had the loose game. So now we have a complete game. And same with this one, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 for the PlayStation 2. We only had a case only, and we also had a loose disc only. So if we combine these two, they would make a complete game. Yeah, we did that. So we turned some loose cases and some loose games into a complete game. And we found 4 of them, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and then the Paper Mario game. So we were able to do that while we were here. So I wonder if there's nothing else to talk about in here. The main thing was supposed to be the next room. So we'll check out the next room. We won't be there for too long, right? We had to plug in our phone because our phone's pretty much dying. The thing we were supposed to be doing at the end of the other video was coming in here and then looking at whatever wasn't here. Because we found some more things. We found more things. We actually found a lot more things. So we did find these, I guess, right? We did find Super Street Fighter. It's not Super Street Fighter, it's just regular Street Fighter. For the Super Nintendo, complete of the box. $30. I don't know what it's worth now, right? Did box games go down or they stayed the same? So we did buy it for $30, I think. I don't know. Maybe we haven't done anything. Sales receipt. We bought it in 2016. How did we buy it in 2016? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 years ago. 7 years ago, you could buy Street Fighter 2 completed the box for the Super Nintendo for $30. Jeez. Alright. So I wonder what it is now, right? Maybe it's the same. Maybe it just stayed at $30 and it's still the same. And all it did was just, I don't know, make us take up space. But we did find these things. So this was like our prized possession, I think. We did get these factory sealed Game Boy Advance games. Because at one point we were collecting, like, let's start collecting some factory sealed games. And then, like, let's start getting some Dragon Ball Z factory sealed games. So we got these ones. We got Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 1 and 2. And then we got Dragon Ball GT. Then we got Dragon Ball the collectible card game. And Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors. And another Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors with the Legacy of Goku 2. So the thing about this one is it's actually like a double pack. So it comes with 2 games in it. So I think we just seen that. A long time ago, we were just randomly buying some things on eBay. Then we seen some factory sealed Dragon Ball games. Like, maybe we could buy them to make a collection with. So that was pretty much it there. Oh, we found this thing. This thing was at the bottom of the box. I'm not sure if it's super rare or something. Of course it's super rare. So we don't know what it is. But it is an original Nintendo game. We do know that. I'm pretty sure it should be decently rare for that one. That one should be a good game. I think that's like one of the only Nintendo games that we have left at the moment. Oh no, that 501 cart, that's right. So we have this one and the 501 cart. And that's like almost all the Nintendo games. And then we did find this thing. We pulled this thing out again. The Nintendo GameCube, Zelda, the Four Swords. So, I'm not sure what do we do with these things. We probably keep them or something. And I'm not sure what we're doing. I think the main reason that we came back here was to show the boxes that we still found. Some more games, actually. So we did have some GameCube games. I'm not sure if there's anything. We might even sell these or something. Legend of the Four Adventurers. Oh, this is the game that's in the box. Okay, so we have the box set and the loose game. Alright, so we found some things. And if we look here, we've been organizing everything, moving everything. And we found some more games. We found some more games over here, actually. So there's some more games in this box. And there's some more games in these boxes, maybe. Over here, that's just papers. Over here, we just have trading card games. Over here, there's some more games. So the thing about these ones, is these are actually factory sealed Genesis games. I don't know if they're worth anything. We just got Batman Forever. We just got the Demolition Man of the Sega Genesis factory sealed. That's it. They're not any crazy things. I don't know. What would they be? Would they be worth anything? But I guess we can't see anything. Is there a way to put a flash on? How do we do that? What if there's a way to put flash on this thing in this video? Because what we were supposed to do was show that back here, maybe we'll do it like this, right? We'll be like, here's the place we walk in. We got all these things that we're sorting here because we actually have the table. We cleaned off the table so we can actually start sorting things up here. And we have these boxes of video games, but they go all the way in here. So we have these boxes of video games. No, those are cards. These boxes of video games. This box of video games. And there's a whole bunch of boxes there. I don't even know what's in them. We haven't been able to get to them. So eventually, if we keep clearing out these boxes and getting more games out of here, eventually we'll be able to see what's in those boxes there, right? So we go through here. We have original Xbox games. We pulled these ones out of that box too. So what we did was we started pulling games out of that box. And then, maybe we could make a video of taking the games out of the box. So we did find those ones. The main thing we wanted to show is that we're not completely out of video games yet. We do still have more video games. I'm just not sure when it would run out. At some point, we would eventually, hopefully, run out of video games. So, all that we're doing now is going through here, finding boxes of video games, and bringing them out still. So we thought it was done, actually. We thought after bringing those other video games for those 3 bins, that was all the video games that we had. But actually, that's not all the video games that we had. There's even more video games here. So we got that one level, and then there's a whole second level of video games too. And 1, 2, whatever's in there. So we'll end the video. This is just a tour of the new sorting office that we have back here. So we have the video game room, we have the sorting room, and then we have the endless void of video games, whatever's in those boxes. So we'll probably just go back here. So what we're gonna do is just pull those games out, put them out here, and then maybe somebody will buy them in the lot tomorrow. So we did have a sale lined up tomorrow. Maybe he was gonna come buy them. Oh, we didn't even show these things. I guess these things were a big part of the video too, right? He was interested in buying these as well. He wanted the original Xbox Blue, and he wanted the original Xbox Crystal. I'm not 100% sure. I think we looked them up. This is like the Halo Xbox. So it's actually see-through, but it has the black circle. And most of the ones on eBay have the gray circle. So I think that means it's the Japanese one. And there's that one. Oh, that person. He was going to come here, and we may have actually sold our disc resurfacing machine. So we're talking to him, and he was looking at our collection, and we showed him the loose discs. He's like, maybe I could buy all the loose discs from you, And then we thought if you wanted to buy all the loose discs, we do have a resurfacing machine if you wanted to buy it with it. And he said, sure, I'll buy the loose discs and the resurfacing machine. So this is the one he's gonna get. We used this one for 3 years, probably, maybe even longer than that. At least 3 years we were using this, and this thing has a very high success rate of fixing video games. Most of the games that we threw inside this thing, they came out and they worked again. So a very good disc resurfacing machine. He is probably going to be getting that then. So that'll be sold, and then we can get the space for back for that. So he did have some old supplies. He might be picking up new supplies, right? We just had a couple old resurfacing buffing pads. Add the sanding pads. Add some more sanding paper. Add the GameCube expansion. We haven't found the GameCube buffing discs yet, though. But regardless, that thing should be sold tomorrow. Maybe these systems will be sold in the near future. Oh, we did have the controllers, right? So we have the systems and we have the controllers. We got a extra blue controller. You can tell because of the circle there, right? It's silver instead of black. Add the crystal controller. So you have those things. Someone's interested in both of those consoles and the resurfacing machine. So those things may be sold at some point tomorrow. No, tomorrow, not the systems. And these systems will be sold at some point in the near future. And that was it. Maybe these games at some point. So we'll end the video. That was just a tour of how the place is at the moment. There we go. So here is the video game store. How it is at the moment. And we'll see what the video game store looks like tomorrow after those people stop by. It's going to be tomorrow, like late at night. So we're going to have to be waiting all day. It's going to take forever for them to stop by. And then just the sorting office. I guess this isn't just the sorting office. This is just us actually getting to all the boxes in this area here. Alright. So there we go. We have the Dragon Ball Z Game Boy Advance factory sealed Dragon Ball Z collection. That's what was back here at the moment.